G'day. I saw something on YouTube just the other day. It was a video of a person jacking their car, and they dropped the car onto the jack, doing some significant damage to the fairings of the car. It made me think, because jacking a car is something that people take for granted. Hydraulic jacks for cars are quite affordable. You can pretty much go out to any auto repair shop, Super Cheap Auto, Repco, Burson's, they all sell them, and anyone can buy it. You don't need any qualification or anything like that to be able to buy one and come out and use it. And, well, lifting a car is not something that should be done lightheartedly. The potential for something to go wrong when jacking a car could be very severe. So I thought I'd share just a couple of observations that I made from this video. It would have averted the dangerous situation that that person found themselves in. So here we go. I've got my jack here on the floor, and it's like many other automotive jacks. The handle over here rotates clockwise to lock the jack and counterclockwise to loosen it. That also means you have to turn the handle counterclockwise to lower the vehicle. The first assumption a person might make when they come to use a jack is that the jack lifts in a linear manner. This isn't true. As you'll observe, I'm going to lift this jack from its current position, which is completely lowered, to its fully extended position. This is the lifting pad, which is going to be up against your car when you lift it. And take note of the position it's in now. I'll operate the jack all the way to the extended position. You'll see that the actual motion of the jack, rather than being linear, has actually been somewhat radial. And so this creates a bit of an arc when the pad's lifting. To compensate for that movement, something has to move. Either the car needs to roll, which is probably not the ideal circumstance, or the jack needs to roll. So in order for this to take place, one thing that you really need to be observant of is that the condition of the surface is in good condition so that the wheels of the jack can freely roll up and down on it. If there's loose stones or rocks or sticks, anything that can get in behind one of these little wheels and jam it can stop the jack from doing what it needs to do, which is actually rolling across the floor as the car lifts. So I'll just let that jack down again, and you'll see the motion taken by the lifting pad. And it's quite clear that the difference between its position longitudinally when it's in its downward position to the position it is in the highest position is quite different. To demonstrate that, I'm just going to measure from the center of that pad there to the center of the handle in the upright position. We have 470 millimeters. Now, jacking that back up all the way, and once again taking that rule from the center of that jack pad now to the center of the handle is 290 millimeters. So that's 180 millimeters, which is near enough to 7 inches that the jack has to move in order for the car to stay in the same position when you're lifting it. If you're lifting the car from the side and the jack can't roll, the effect of this is going to be to try and pull the side of the car towards you. If you're lifting the car from the rear and you have the jack facing in a parallel direction to the car and the jack can't roll, then the car will try to roll. If you've got the wheels chocked, then the jack pad is going to slowly creep away from the lifting point on the car, and eventually it will slide off the end and the car is likely to drop. In this video, I've only discussed the radial motion of a hydraulic trolley jack. I've also left out discussing lifting points for a car, because different cars have different lifting points and different lifting requirements. So it's really important, if you're jacking your car, to familiarize yourself with the specific jacking needs of your car. You can find these in the vehicle handbook, and you should also be able to find them in the maintenance manual. Just to summarize, make sure you familiarized yourself with the jacking locations of your car and that you've correctly positioned your jack in those locations. And very importantly, when you're using a trolley jack, make sure that it can roll unimpeded across the floor. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching.